the smashing machine. The Rock is really trying to get his acting chops in this. This is A24 film, which they have been doing some phenomenal work, by the way. Uh, you know what? This was not a bad movie. There were certain spots in the movie I think that kind of was just like kind of dread. I've heard of Mark Kerr only in interviews. I had never seen him like in action, so I looked up some old footage before I went to see the movie of kind of what he was about. I knew he had trained with Kurt Angle and over there in Foxcatcher, and then I think he kind of went from there. I think his mom died, and then I think he went into more like the USC style of fighting. But I know at one point in time he was an amateur wrestler. He trained at Foxcatcher, and Angle and him, Kurt Angle always said that Mark Kerr made him better. So Mark Kerr was a unique, amazing talent. So I've heard of him only in passing in interviews, but I'd never really seen him in action before ever. And so when I seen this movie coming out, so man, I'll be really interesting to see that. I know he had to be a major deal just from the things I heard. Man, phenomenal shape. The Rock really put in, I think he said he put on 30 pounds of muscle for this role. The Rock is jacked in this movie. He has the voice. He's really, I think The Rock's trying to go for more Oscar-worthy roles and Academy-winning roles. I don't know if he's going to get it with this. He did a great effort. He did a great shot. I think he played the character perfectly. Um, and I think he did Mark Kerr justice of seeing how Mark Kerr talks in real life. And The Rock, The Rock did a good job of it. It's for The Rock, this might be his crowning jewel of acting. And I think he's trying to do a little bit more roles like this, which I understand as an actor, you want to evolve and expand your palette. And so there's nothing wrong with that. But I would say, man, definitely there's some turmoil with him and his wife, and then that kind of gets weird, and he's like, get out of here. But then, like, about like 15 minutes later in the movie, he's like back at the training facility. So that was kind of like a weird thing. Like, all right, so there's still a couple. That was a figure of speech. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a solid movie. A24 always delivers. They do great makeup, great aesthetics. That's something they really shine in A24 films. If I could give this movie a rating, I would say 3 out of 5 stars. This is a 3 out of 5 stars. It's a solid movie. If you're a fan of USC, fan of that old school Mark Kerr, then I think you would be. Even if you just want to see The Rock try something different, it's worth the try. So check it out, man. Smash Machine.